The question was, how has Dr. Haver's comments on subsidies affected us? And you know, this has happened in quite a few other races before with farmers. And you know, farmers get put in a very difficult position. And I'm not complaining about it, but again, it shows the manipulation of the federal government and how they put people in positions that they can't, it's easy to do a 30-second TV ad or a 30-second spot on, Marlin Stutzman takes all this money. Well, by law, we have to take that money through as the producer and as the farmer. And so as we're out there talking and sharing about what the law actually is and what the Farm Bill actually does, I'm supportive of reforming that and doing away with the direct payments and continuing to protect the crop insurance and the counter-cyclical portion of the Farm Bill that actually kicks in to help the farmer when times are bad. When times are good, let's keep that money at within the taxpayer's pocket rather than paying it out. When farmers are making money, there shouldn't be the extra taxpayer money coming to them. Only when times are tough or there's a natural disaster, and that's what we're talking about. And I think that he's going to have a very difficult time gaining traction with that. But he doesn't have a whole lot to talk about other than try to tear somebody down. And that's one thing that we want to do in this campaign is let's talk about where we're at as a country, the challenges that we face, and instead of trying to tear people down, let's try to build up America instead of a negative campaign. All right, one more back. Yes. On the what again? I'm sorry. Yeah, the email that went out to Fort Wayne Community Schools. I tell you, we're fighting the Journal-Gazette, and what we did, and this is just a thing that campaigns do all the time, and that is to reach out to people and give people opportunities to help with campaigns. And we sent out an email to the schools in the district, and instead of going and asking for personal emails, we just used the school's email address, and it's a public email, so we weren't trying to hide anything, and just making an offer to the teachers if they wanted to pass it on, that our campaign would be open to having high school students coming in. One thing that I just am a big believer in is encouraging young people to get involved in politics, because our government affects us every day in so many different ways. And that's what our campaign was trying to do, is just to reach out and give people an opportunity, young people an opportunity. And one particular school corporation, Fort Wayne Schools, I guess thought it was an opportunity to make some political hay out of it, and so they have. But we've been getting a great response from other schools. And so if you know somebody who would still like to join our campaign, we can send you the email and you can pass it on and forward it that way around. But it's so important. I mean, in these tough economic times that we're in, campaigns come down to people, they come down to volunteers, they come down to candidates out working hard, they come down to money. But when we're right now, it's very difficult to raise resources to get our message out, and that's why when we don't have the ability to give of our money, but we do have the ability to give of our time. And I know that there's other candidates here that could use help going out, going door to door, or making phone calls, sending out emails or letters to the editor, because with fewer dollars to use for TV advertisements, radio ads, we're going to have to just give more of ourselves, because again, this election is so crucial. We have to stop Obama and Nancy Pelosi in Washington, D.C., and cannot allow them to have 2 more years. Because if we give them 2 more years in Washington, they're going to think they have a mandate to do whatever they want. Another thing, too, real quick, this election here with the 3rd Congressional District, there's a special election as well. So since the resignation of Congressman Souter, we'll go into office immediately after the election, and there's going to be a lot of fights going on in the House floor, hopefully with a lame duck session for the Democrats, where they're going to be trying to pass legislation that they didn't get done, but they didn't want to do it before the election because they were afraid they'd make the American people mad, but they're going to try to do it afterwards. So we got to fight that fight too.